This is John Kohler with DiscountJuicers.com. A very exciting episode for you today. So once again, I'm on location. I'm actually here in South Korea, and I'm actually at the factory that makes the Omega 8003, 8004, 8005, and 8006 juicers. And I came here to tour the factory to see how the juicers are made and also get some of my questions answered. And the one at the top of my list was simply this. I had a customer write in several weeks ago that said, "Hey John, I ordered the Omega 8004 and I got a screen, and the screen, instead of being stainless steel on both screen areas, one end was now plastic." So let me show you what that looks like. So previously the screen looked like this. You can see the stainless steel here. This has small holes. That's for, once again, this is a two-stage juicer. This is stage number 2. Stage number 1 is right here, and these are the stainless steel screen inside there. And you know, I always think, you know, oh, stainless steel, that's a much more quality piece, much better than having a plastic screen. But the factory stopped producing this screen, the stainless steel, and they went to all plastic. So here's the, once again, the same exact screen, once again, same exact stainless steel for stage 2, but there's plastic now on stage 1. So some people were like, "I want the stainless steel one, you know, instead of the plastic," because they think stainless steel is better. Well, let me explain to you why the factory did this, and it's for one very important reason. And you know, this is like the motto here at the factory, is that they want to constantly and never end improve the product. So they've been constantly working on improving the product. So they came out with this plastic in the screen area, and that's for one important reason, because the factory found that this basically had some stress points. The metal only goes into this plastic housing like a little bit, and you can see the attachment point is basically on the end here. There's a piece of plastic here and here. And I've actually broken these screens off before. My screen, after a lot of juicing, several years, formed these cracks in the screen. This first stage screen would break off. And so what they did was they looked actually at the blank part. And so this is the blank that you once again get with the machine. And look at that. This is all, you know, once again, clear plastic, because this is not for juicing, this is for homogenizing. But you can see the attachment point on this plastic piece, it's all plastic. So instead of having, you know, like on this piece, there's only 2 points where the plastic attaches. That's much, much weaker, as you can see, than having a place where it's fully attached and just a solid piece of plastic. I mean, I can't even bend and flex this, and if I tried and really tried, I could break this part, but I'm not going to do that on the video. And so what they did was they basically modeled after this, how this is one whole piece of attachment area, so it's much stronger. And they basically did that same exact thing, but then they made some holes so then you could have your stage 1 of juicing. So the cleaning is no different, but the strength is greatly improved. And some people say, "Oh, I want a stainless steel screen." Well, number one is that, you know, when the auger is spinning in here, there's no really force being exerted against this screen. The force is all against this stainless steel screen, and they won't be changing this screen out, because this screen is here for when the produce goes into the auger gets the initial crush, and some juice is pressed out. It literally just drops through this screen, and that's stage 1. That's why the Omega 8003, 8004, 8005, and 8006 are more efficient, because they have 2 stages. So if you're concerned about plastic touching your juice instead of the stainless steel in the screen, well, this whole thing is the same plastic anyway, so that really shouldn't make a difference. The other thing is that, you know, this factory backs up their words with actual testing. So this is actually a picture of the machine they use. This is like an industrial style press with basically computers built in, so they could test the amount of pressure that each part will take before it breaks and gives. So this, once again, is like quality control testing. And here it is. This is the quality control testing. I can't read it in Korean, but basically this is the stainless steel screen. This is the, you know, the plastic screen, the improved screen. And what they did was they basically took the machine and made it press down against the edge. So they took the screen like this, and this is the press. They pressed down with pressure right here, held this sturdy. They went to see how much this could take before it actually broke. And so here's, I mean, this is the test, and here are the results that they're allowing me to share with you, so that you will know this is an improved part, and it's actually a better part. So here's a picture here, and this shows the stainless steel screen that's in stainless steel in both places. and you can see it broke off. And this is basically all the test data. So they tested this like on 5 samples. The first sample broke at basically 34.64. The next sample broke at 23.8. The next sample broke at 23.7. The next sample broke at 24. The final sample broke at 26.36. So on average, I'd say, I don't know, somewhere around 26, and that's basically kilograms of force, however they measure that. And then we could go over to the next page here. You can see the plastic screen with the, the first screen being the plastic. That's this one. Once again, they put it on the machine, pressed down right here as much as they could, and saw when this broke. And because, once again, there's more connecting surface area, it was stronger, and their tests show that. So number one, their first test, once again, was 62.68. The second test was 61.14. The third test was 82.16. I mean, that's like over 3 times. The next test was 56.24. The last test was 54.10. So basically, according to these tests and this test data, that means this plastic screen is at least twice as strong as this screen. So now, which screen do you want? Do you want the screen that's maybe, not as strong, it's half as strong as the new screen even though it's plastic? Once again, the whole screen is made out of the same exact plastic. So is a little bit extra plastic touching your juice instead of stainless steel? I don't know, man. It's all plastic anyway. So what the heck? It's stronger, it's an improved piece. So you know what? You probably want to get the new plastic piece if your old one breaks because it's stronger. So hopefully this answers your questions regarding the all new and improved screen that fits the Omega 8003, 8004, 8005, and 8006. Once again, the first stage is a plastic screen now. The second stage is stainless, and this is the improved part and is much stronger. So hopefully today you've learned more about the upgraded screen that is now shipping with the Omega 8003, 8004, 8005, and 8006 juicers. Once again, this is John Kohler with DiscountJuicers.com. Be sure to visit DiscountJuicers.com/YouTube for special promotional offers for our YouTube visitors.